So I'm gonna save my program. I'm good with that. You want a new program? Do that. You add text and pictures and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna put it down here in the bottom. So whenever you're ready to mess with it, told you I'll teach you. So we'll talk to you in a minute. Good morning, Brandon. Yes, sir. All right, man. Talk to you in a minute. Have a good day. And yeah, if I come back, I'll be back in a little bit. But I gotta go get this money.
What did this person awaken in me that I still haven't resolved? Because that's what it is.
Yeah. deSz'e in the morning. Scrap TV, what it do, what it be. Yeah, I told you I was gonna be live on TV. Told you. I was gonna be on that stage. Watch. Watch. You get your life, B. Get your life. Get your life. Get it, baby. What about that mean? That music holding them up. That's how Roach boy. Them boys don't be playing. Let's see, what's the name of this one? This is called Where, When, and How. More good things. Where, when, and how. Attractions by law. Powered by your thoughts. Where, when, and how. Yeah. Where, when, and how.
It's about saying yes.
Yeah. 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 Where, when, and how. Yeah, I can do that. Where, when, and how, right? You want to know where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. And there's other words too. You can wince and why is it going to happen. But where, when, and how is the main situations that you say, hey, man, I'm supposed to get this and get that. How you going to get that? When you going to get that? Where you going to put that? You get that, where you going to put that boat at? Where you going to put that tray? Hmm? So I think even with attraction, you've got to think in a roundabout way that the attraction is workable with the other parts that you're attracting. Like me. Let's check it out. Example. I'm in music. I do music. I'm a music guy, musician. Like music. Have fun with it. So do some professional things with it. Cool. Professional things is okay. I'm enjoying that. I need certain things, equipment, cords, cables, adapters, peripherals, hard drives. So, being that I haven't put myself on my mind state and have an abundance of money, but I want those things. Yeah, I want those things, so give me those things. I don't need money. I don't need that money. That money is not. Hey, now, already I see you. Demetrian Durson. What's up now? Good morning. Oh my, I'm here every day, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. I'm here every day, come day. This is 16th week, so this is my time slot. But I try to go on the other time slots. I guess YT says, "Hey, this is your slot. We're not promoting you on any other slide right now. I know when we get ready to do the midnight, uh, we'll see how it rolls. We're getting ready to do that in just a minute. As soon as I get these $23, 22 cents to INOs. My goodness. So I got to get to these website people, and it's the end of the world as we know it. So I got to feel fine, got to feel better. Got to feel better. More better, better. So yeah, that's where we at. Yeah. Yeah, I never knew. Like the Spectrum guy. The Spectrum guy. The other guy, he keeps going. I never knew. That dude is a trip. He said, you mean lame assets? In the new commercial, he is a riot. And the white guy says, so you're lame ass. I'm like, whoa, dude. The white dude said, the black guy prompts him for it. Excellent commercial. What they selling barely tags you for wanting to buy the product. Now the Spectrum commercial, I can get that. You got the two dudes, and the third dude is the enemy dude, and he's the other, and he joins in at the end. And they got the lady who's the customer that they're trying to sell the products to. And boy, they had like a series. And then you had the two milk the commercials for Eggland's Best. You had the two cooks, the two black guys that are cooks. I think their name was Reggie and TK and Reggie or something like that. They needed more commercials. Let's sell some more stuff, man. Let's get this thing together. Sure, when, where, and how. Yeah. No, ain't no plans for Christmas, man. Christmas is canceled this year. Canceled. Yeah. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Yes. Good morning to D. Motivated to Soar. Yes. Definitely check out Motivated to Soar. Demetrian, check out Motivated to Soar. She be on before me during the week. Definitely check that out, man. You know, you need some uh, spiritual upliftment. Definitely check her out. And a couple of good laughs, man. I'm serious. You're gonna laugh at this one. You're gonna like some of it. But you gotta be respectful. You gotta be, gotta be open your ears. You gotta be open minded to hear what's being said here and there. That's just point blank. Because I'm going to say some weird things. I might say something out of pocket, but I get back in pocket. I try to keep it reverent. I don't try to do any sacrilegious stuff over here. Try to keep it straight. I know who did sacrilegious stuff. They're not on here anymore. They're not even in the lot. They're unalived. They're gone. They're gone. They took the word loosely, and they took the whole style loosely and mimicked and mocked too many things and didn't. Man, I can count like five of them. I'm gonna count like five or six that I know of. There's so many people that are not here no more, all because they didn't guard their words and guard their thoughts. They was loosely with it, just offending everybody. Can't do that. Cannot do it. So yeah, well, yeah, you want more good things, and somebody's always gonna ask you when you gonna get that. Why you want that? How you gonna get that? Where you gonna put that? They always, where you gonna go get that at? I want a Maserati. Oh, put that out your mind. Put that out your mind. You can't get no foreign car that costs over $300,000, $500,000 car, $700,000 car. You can't get that. You can't get that, deSz'e. You don't deserve that. You know what the repairs on that car is, deSz'e? You know what you know what? I don't really give a rip, dude. If I want it, I want it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. So when I got out of a situation, I went to that car and I said this before, but this is a great example. This is a great example that I was able to find that car, 2014, the one I want, four door, four door. Got in the car because you got to visualize that particular product. Get a hot box. I mean, a Hot Wheels Matchbox car model car of it, or draw a picture of it, clip pictures of it, get pictures out of magazines and put it on your vision board, whatever it is you want to do. But you get those ideas together and you say, hey, you give it up to God and you let Him put all those things in place. And next thing you know, you got it. Go figure. Without a credit check, without a down payment, it can happen. It can happen. It happened to me. It can happen. So, what I was saying earlier about the guitar chords, the amplifier, the guitar itself, the keyboards itself, the samplers, all that stuff that I need in music, the microphone mesh, the acoustics for the wall, all of that comes into play as long as you put your mind in the right spot. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added to you. Whatever you desire, Lord knows what you want. One part I like in the movie, in the urban movie Friday, and who was that? That Bernie Mac coming to lay hands on the neighbor across the street, and she's voluptuous and pretty and all that. He says one thing, and it could be tricky, but it stuck in my head. He said, he said, the Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. He do. He know what you want. He know you want that fine looking specimen over there of creation that God made. He made that so you can look and be like, eyes popping out of your head because you're like, what? Dude, God knows what you want. The devil knows too. The devil knows how to tempt you. And God knows that, hey, this is where he's going to be loose. Let's see if he passes this test. Lord, give me the strength to pass this test, and he will. He will. Give you enough strength to get past it. Yeah. Yeah, he knows what you need, not just what you want. Because he knows what you want, but knowing what you need, he's going to give you what you need. Like, Lord, I wanted the green one. I said the red one. You better accept the red one. The green one's coming after that. The green one might have had you too hot on the block. The green one might be too, you better park that one in somebody else's garage. You want the green one, or you want the green, whatever it is, the whatchamacallit, the doodad, whatever it is that you want, the new job, the new whatever. It might not be the one that you want, but it's the one that you need. You better work your jelly. You better work what God gave you. Yeah. You better work it. If you don't work it, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. So, oh, yeah. So, let's tie all three of them together because the third one has not even been revealed. So, anything I want in music, it comes to me automatically. I just say, I need this, I need that. Well, I don't even have to say I need it. I just say, you know what I need. I look up to the sky or look into the vast area or look at an inanimate object. And I'll look at the ground and I say, you know what I need. You know exactly what I need. I'm not going to be praying about it that I need knee pads. I'm not going to go there. I appreciate that line, Andre 3000 from Outkast on, sorry, Miss Jackson, I am for real. That particular song. Nah, bro. Nah. He says, ha, 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 I feel you. So no, Miss Jackson, he said, I prayed about it. And he trying to solve his problem with his woman, with his girl they had a baby by. And that's, trivial, but I'm not going to be praying about it like that. He heard me. He heard me. He knew what I wanted. He want. I know the Terry service. I will do some tarrying, some fasting, some atonement. Let me back up off of this and close this down and let me get in shape. Let me get this together. Let me get into this book. This is a book right here. I'm not playing. I ain't got time to play with y'all, man. I got time to play with y'all. This Bible stays right here every day. Every day. Right there. There. What did I read today? Psalm 37. Yeah. Yeah. Psalm 37:16. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. You know what I'm saying? The little that I have trying to be righteous is better than the guy who has everything. I don't want everything. That's real. Psalm 37:16, man. I'm serious. It's certain words that I go to, my hands just get right there on the right verse for the day. How does that happen? How? When? Where? The Bible's where? I got to get over there to where? When? As soon as I can. As soon as I wake up. As soon as I get home. As soon as I'm finna go. And there's a Bible at the shop too. I used to keep a Bible in the car. I need to put one back in there. That's my power, dude. My secret power. The law of attraction is in Matthew. It's in a lot of those books in the Bible. All about your thoughts, man. Get your thoughts right. So let's tie it all together. Like all my music things, all this stuff comes free. I'm still gonna write all my serial numbers down and stuff like that, and then, you know, have that as my property assets. Boom. Number two was definitely that Maserati. I wanted that car, so I got out, went to go check it in. I couldn't even fit in the car. I was so fat. I couldn't even get up under the steering wheel. I'm sitting in there like cooped up like this. I'm like, look, it feel like you're in a cockpit of an airplane because all the buttons are different than any other car. You're like, and so whoever I'm riding with, they got to be, a nice stature. You can't be overweight, and no Maserati or Ferrari. You can't be overweight. They made it like that. It's not I'm not fat shaming nobody. So my next mate, they got to be small, or they riding in the other car. Yeah, I had to get funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We preaching to the choir now, because the choir don't get it. The choir don't get it. Sometimes the choir don't get it, and they heard it. They doing third and fourth service. I know one church doing four services now. Still doing it. I'm like, that's great. Keep reaching out. And they be having their missionaries out at the gas stations, in the stores and everything. And they're very courteous. And I do go to some of their things, convocations, some of their jubilees. But the choir gets to hear that message almost 3-4 times. They get excused the second and third, maybe the third or second, sometimes the second, third, and fourth. They'll get excused to leave and take a break and get off stage. But they know that message. They heard that message at least once, but they're not applying it. They're not applying it. So that's what is going on when it comes to the law of attraction and things that are in the book of Matthew, things that are in the book of Psalms, book of Proverbs, book of Job, book of A book of There's a whole bunch of books that you're just not paying attention. There's so many powers in those words. If you say those words, I am, this or that or what and you serve and you do what this thing tells you to do. You do what this deity tells you to do. All these things start coming into play. And be like, and don't be, whoa, a brand new car. I didn't have to put anything down. Your uncle from St. Elsewhere sends you a car. All you gotta do is drive it. Put it in your name. Mm, that's it. Yeah, insurance paid for already. Everything's paid for. Your uncle really loved you. He told you to come see him sometime in St. Elsewhere. Yeah. So let's put the third one in. Let's put the third one in. But hey, well, before we go to the third, let's do the second one. The second one, everybody said that car was too expensive and I couldn't afford it, right? Okay, that's what you say, huh? Don't you know they had that car pre-used, pre-owned on the north side of town? Something led me to this particular used car lot. It wasn't a used car lot. It's a specialty used car lot. It's only for like the Rolls Royces and all the Excalibur cars, the best cars that they got, the cars the president rides in. They have them pre-owned, and you can get it for less than you can a brand new car. See, see, and they willing to work a car payment out with me. I told them what I do. I don't have a conventional job. I have my own company. I'm a recycler. And they're like, yeah, we'll do business with you. We're ready. When you ready? When you ready? So there's my answer. I got it, but I couldn't even fit in the car, so I had to lose some weight. I said, I got to change my life to fit into this dream that I dream up, and God has let me know. Then maybe a couple months later to a year, my dream is not faded. Might be 2 years. My dream is not faded. Here comes a guy driving up in the same car. I said, oh, I like that. I like that. That is what I want. I want that particular one, that model. He's having a hard time with the car. He was like, man, I wish I never bought this car. Station identification. This is deSz'e, man. Scrap TV, man. Scrap TV. We come on at 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, Central Standard Time. Yeah, it's deSz'e. Putting it down, putting it together. You can call me Dez. You can call me Destiny. You can call me deSz'e. You can call me Desi Ray B. deSz'e. Um, Desire. I like that one. And then we're talking about Destination, Desmond Tutu, Diggy, all these particular things. So there it is. We put it together like that. And definitely, that dude was tired of that particular car. And he said, because it does, you got to get somebody else. You can't just take that to a regular automotive guy. You can't put no rims on it. You can't do none of that. Everything has to be factory when you buy these cars. You got to leave it the way it is. And you got to get it serviced by them. So the money is kind of exclusive club of money. And that's cool. But when it comes through the universe and God, and it's up to you to grab it. If you don't grab it, somebody else grabbed it. He grabbed it. And I said, that's the car. Man, I wish I never bought this car. It's nice and all. It's a Sunday car. You only ride on Sundays. It was a Sunday that I saw. I said, that's the one I want. I want that particular kind. I said, I tell you what. Hey, tell me this. Tell me this. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get the car? Hmm? Over north side, didn't you? You went to the north side, right? That place off of what's the name? Off of what's the name street? He said, yeah. I said, there it is. There it is. Where, when, and how doesn't matter, man. When God has something for you, it's for you, not for nobody else. But if you don't take it, it goes to somebody else. They want an idea. It goes to the next person. You know, man, I thought about doing that first. And here's Coca-Cola coming out with this mixed with this. I'm like, dude, how come, man? Because I didn't move on it. So I lost. I lost. But I get to gain something by seeing somebody else being fruititious and fruitating that particular idea or um, situation where they get in there and they slam dunking backwards and sideways and upside down, ambidextrously dunking the ball on me, on everybody. I'm like, it can happen. It can be you. It can be. Yes, you can win this. You are going to win this. When? When you're ready. Are you ready? Hmm? Yeah, forget the third one. We're just going to keep on those first two. All of the music equipment I want in the world. That dream car right there. All within reach. All within grasp. Cost me less than a regular brand new car. Car that was at one time over $300,000 from overseas. Come on, man. Miss me with that. God bless me with that. And then you're going to still be jealous. Trying to break in my garage and steal it. Come on, stop. Uh-uh. Now, this is mine. This is for me. This is what I want. I don't want the other kind car. I want this car, and I want to modify this other car, and I want a fleet of trucks, and I'm not driving them. I want other people to drive. I'm creating jobs, okay? I want things to be copacetic. That's just what that is. I see Long Dixon, my eyes. Was my voice on? Is that chlamydia? Did you say? Oh no, 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 no. What you do? You gotta go to the. You gotta go to the. I did get this twice, 3 times. I think I got it 3 times. Ain't that about to be 3 letters on my title? Where did you get it? This was a doctor gonna say. So this ties in. Ain't that crazy? D, you hear this? This is crazy. Yeah, thank God that you asked that question. That's cool. That's a good question because it ties in. This is what the doctor gonna say. Where did you get it? When did you get it? How did you get it? He gonna say that. He gonna say exactly the same words. I I know it is already. I know it is because I've got one time. I've tried to play like it wasn't nothing. Oh no, it's gonna keep bothering you. It's gonna keep bothering if you don't do something. You'll you might be irregular down there. You don't get it taken care of. Same thing with the other one. You better go. Let them do what they do. Go to a clinic and get it done. Okay, watch who you with because they need to be at the doctor too. Clean it up. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, already. Thanks, Dave, for hanging with me. Thanks for hanging with me. We just got a little bit more to go, but I appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. I just wanted to answer that question for for Long Dixon. That's a heck of a question, but hey, man, that's something that I have experienced. I was Playboy out there, and then I did have a live-in girlfriend. I bought a house. I had 2 houses, and I bought a house for me and her, and I had a house with me and my homeboy. All the homies, the homie house where all the homeboys we throw parties and all that stuff like we a fraternity. We still a fraternity, and private fraternity. We the club owners, the club promoters, and everything. But anyway, I had a house with a girl, and she had it. She didn't have health care or nothing, but She had it. Taking care of her and her kids and her mom. Boom. She had it. Gave it to me. I get the shots and gave her the money to go get her taken care of. Come back and get it again. I said, what did you do with the money? Why didn't you go get checked? Oh man, I got it again, dude. I got to go back to the place. And that just kind of made me understand who I was dealing with. I'm like, dude, I got to stop playing around with my thing because I'm hearing other stories about, you know, people being promiscuous. And I'm like, dude, knock it off. I'm the dude. I'm the dude who's going to buy a house and that lets you come and stay and rent free. Come on, man, stop. Your kids and your mama. So stop it. So go check that out. Be brave. Go get it done. You better make sure that other person, if you're going to keep doing stuff with them, you need to make sure that other person is taken care of and clean. Yeah, it will mess up your internal organs. It'll mess you up. You can't play like it. You can't play like it. So we're not going to say that word on here. But we're not going to say any names. But clean it up. That's all I can say. Clean it up. Clean it up. Do what God would have you do. You got to atone for your sins. You have to repent. You know, to the altar, buddy. I went to the altar on all of my sins. I've sinned. I told it bold face in their face. The pastor, the preacher, the reverend, the deacon, the usher. Like I sinned, I cried. They prayed for me. Whole church prayed for me. That's how I confess my sin. I'm scared to confess them sometimes, but I confess that. Yeah, and I heard you D the other day with the confession thing. I confessed on that podcast that morning. I went ahead and confessed something on there. I was like, let me go and put this out. I ain't scared. I ain't afraid. You gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with that. Now I got, a ticket to finish paying. I've been paying on this ticket before the pandemic. And yeah, I got a couple more hundreds paid, $2 more to pay them. So I'll be seeing them Monday and giving them another $100. We almost done because I'm paying $300 something in insurance, all because of that ticket. That's $300 every month. 300 something every month, just because they got that hold on my under my driver's license, that SR22. Got to do it. Just saying, not being rude with judgment is what you say at first. Okay, hold on. What about? Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get. We got to give you that. He's still here. Appreciate it. We got 5 people in the thing. So yeah, check it out. This is what I'm gonna say to you, man. This is what I'm gonna say to you. The better thing to do is abstinence. That's it. That's the best thing to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm abstinent right now. I don't have time for a woman right now. Not right now. None of the business broski. What's up? So what are the Bible teachings and what and have to do with slavery? And I know y'all changing all this stuff up, and y'all going against the grain of what the main focus of the Bible is. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Let me finish one more. And the other thing is protection. Protection don't cost you nothing. And if a person say, hey, you don't need no protection. No, you need to vet that person. Even if you're with that person all day and all night, still can get caught up. That's what I do. I did that with one girl and the same thing happened again. I'm like, no, dude, this cannot happen like this. I'm with you all day. So what are you cheating with the guy at the front desk at the hotel? I don't get it. I thought I could trust that person. I'm feeding them and her kids and her. No, dude. No. And I'm not protected. No, dude. No. Get some protection. All right. All right. Let's get back to the Bible thing, man. The Bible is power. The Bible is numerology. Every letter has a number. That's point blank. A is number 1. Okay. Every letter has a number to it. It's just a sign like that. Well, I didn't do it. God did this. So every letter has a number, right? And every word means something, right? Those letters are combinations. You clamp those numbers down and you come to a combined number, and read those numbers and due to whatever system that they got set up, I can use the Chaldean system to know what is really power behind those words. Certain things. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. That is deSz'e. It flows. There is a balance and a rhythm to that. There is a meaning behind that. It is powerful behind that. You knock and the door is open. Ask and you shall receive. Come on, man. If you don't want to use the power, that's on you, dude. You don't want to have all the things you want in life, then don't read the Bible, then, dude. Go read something else. Read the Quran if you like the Quran. It's the same thing, man. It's just a different side of the street. Some of the same characters are in the Quran. Come on, man. Stop. So y'all want to debunk the Bible and stuff. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's not King James was this and that. He was on the other side of the game and all this, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Just read. Dog, you don't even want to read, then forget you then, dog. Lord, forgive me for saying that. But man, bless you. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say bless you, dog. It's gonna come to you some kind of way. You're gonna need somebody, everybody in the heat of passion. If you're feeling good while you're doing the do, you always say, oh my God. When you're in trouble and something's gonna happen and you see the trouble coming your way and you can't, it's inevitable. Oh my God. And then when you got a fad or something, everybody's OMG. You calling on them. You agnostic and you still calling on them. You have to call them. It's built into your psyche in whatever language. So why wouldn't you try to read and understand? Maybe go to a school and learn a little bit more about what's going on. There's other books that didn't get put in there. I'm glad they didn't get put in there. That Enoch that's some, ooh, that's some, that's some Steven Spielberg, uh, Lucasfilm type stuff. I'm not trying to see some of the stuff they're talking about in the book of Enoch. I'm not trying to see that. This is just enough. The Old Testament, I like the Old Testament. You get incarcerated, you're like, what's this New Testament thing? Where's the Old Testament? It's hard to find. I'm like, and the one dude he got the velvet Bible with he got the sequins on it and everything. He got the Bible with the plush inside like it's insulated. He bought his Bible or somebody donated him a Bible. He got the decked out Bible. I'm like, can I see the Old Testament? I need to read something out of there. Don't touch my Bible. You got to get your own, man. I'm like, God, no, man. That's not Christian faith. So I'm all over the facility looking in the book library. I'm going to the chaplain. How can I get me an Old Testament and a New Testament? I don't want just New Testament. You got me messed up. I don't want just NIV. I don't want the new interpretation. I don't want it. I like the living Bible. Like my grandmama had that big white one. Ooh, I still got one, and I found one in that house I cleaned out. And it's got the little black people faces on the front of it. Yeah. Hey man, I know they said they wrote it for us to be in slavery and all that stuff. Man, whatever. Whatever. So it's already done. Now let's let's escape. Let's escape. Let's run away. Runaway slave. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. But use the power that's in that book to free yourself. If it's If the day of judgment comes, then hey, you better get on it. You better get on it. The Christian God is not all good. Oh, I see what none of the yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, well, you could say that. You could say the Christian God is not, but hey, man, Buddha. Some people don't look at Buddha in a different way. Be a Buddhist. Some people don't look at the other religion, the Muslim faith. They don't want to look up to who they say is they higher up. Look at the Indian people. Nobody. The other people are saying, "What is that? What is it? An elephant with 4 arms? Elephant with 6 tentacles? What is that?" That's their version of their God. Okay? So everybody has their own thing. The Bible says that's how you was raised, and you honor that particular system. You honor that system. If you see that you're adult and you can change, then change, dude. Change by all means. What floats your boat, what you feel is right in your heart. So that's where it is. How, when, where. hmm We can put that on this here. When did you get these things that you need to change your faith, that you need to challenge Christianity? How are you going to keep challenging Christianity? Because you're running into a brick wall. When? When, boy? When are you going to get your stuff together? That's out of Cheech and Chong movie. And he using an expletive. When are you going to win, boy? When are you going to understand that these things were here before us? Okay? Take the good from the good and leave the bad. Leave the bad. Now, some of them books in the Bible, I'm gonna tell you, I disagree with the one that says, but that's the genealogy of everything. That's the lineage of the whole thing. That's the legacy. Jacob begot so and so begot Sarah. Sarah begot Sarah. Sarah begot Sarah. So and so begot so. I mean, the whole daggum chapter is about so and so begot so and so, and so and so begot so and so. So and so begot so and so. I'm like, what am I getting out of this? It's showing you how we got from here to over here. I'll take that. Like, but where's the extra words that make me feel good about myself? So you take it with a grain of salt, Bill, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna battle you in here on this. We're not gonna battle, and I appreciate you even posing a question. Today's topic, deSz'e Scrap TV. We're talking about when, where, and how. Yeah, more good things is what we want. And that's what I think. I get good things when I look at in this Bible. I get good word, or I get a warning. Especially when my Jeep got. That was gonna be the third story. When my Jeep got repoed, I'm like, I just read that. I just read that, and it said, hey, let them take. If you owe that debt and you haven't paid, let them take it. That's what the Bible verse said. I'm like, walked out of here like an hour later, no Jeep. I said, I know I didn't park it in the front. Looked in the front, gone. My Jeep with my gold watch and everything was in there. I took gold watch. I'm like, God, I'm trying to pay them as quick as I can. Came over here and took a nap, and 1 hour too late. All I had was one day till Monday, like today. That's when it happened. It was on a Sunday. And then they got me. They got me bad. They got me bad. So when I went to go retrieve the stuff from the Jeep, my gold watch was missing. That hurt. That hurt my feelings right there. That dude, he knew. He looked at me. He was like, big eyes and everything. He was scared I was going to beat him. I'm like, dude, no. He told all his disciples, okay, And obviously we pass. I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, just typing to get people to see the truth of it. Yeah. Religion of peace and love, Christianity. I can dig that. I mean, God tells you in the Bible he's a terrible. He can be a terrible God too. Yeah. Yeah, he reigns, and who knows why he makes tornadoes that rip up the place, and some innocent people die, beyond alive, and some innocent people cry, and people are missing people. People are, and these are these are the things that happen, man. I don't have the answer to that, but I know that we got to keep moving and we got to keep going. Because if at the end of your particular time, I'd rather be on this side than be on the other side. I'm being lukewarm, getting spit out, getting rejected. It's one thing you don't want to have in recycling is your load rejected or your music rejected when you go to put it into the machine. And they say, nope, wrong format. Or the people reject you when you come out with your music. Nobody buys your music. Nobody wants to hear it. Wrong color scheme and all that. Or you got food and nobody wants to eat that food. That food is nasty. So yeah, no, I pick my battles, man, but no. Yeah. All right, but I appreciate you coming through, man. I need you to keep coming through so you can learn. And you need to check out Motivated to Soul. She's serious, man. She's serious. Yeah. And then we got Shalyn. Hey, what's up now? Say it to you. Charlene Krishna. Yeah. And then you can talk about the Hare Krishna, the Church of Latter-day Saints, all these different things, the popes, the Catholic faith. It's so many different things, so many different styles of Bibles and faith books and all that. We're all kind of mixed up on this whole thing. Got different versions of this and all that, but we all can agree that we all want good things. We want more good things. We can all agree on that. Nobody wants just worse, bad, and worser. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants the good things, even if you're doing a life of endangerment or crime or whatever you call it, life of evilness. And you still want the good thing to come out of that evil. So everybody wants that same thing. But you have to balance yourself out because everybody's not on the same level. Everybody's not the same sex. Everybody's not the same color. Everybody's not the same location. Everybody don't go to the same church. Everybody don't go to church at all sometimes. Everybody don't go to concerts. Everybody don't go to school. You go to school sometimes. Some people are self-taught. People are people, so why should it be you and I should get along? I like that song. So awkwardly. Why are we getting along so awkwardly? But we have some kind of some kind of respect for others now. I could talk to an agnostic person and actually get somewhere in the conversation. I can talk to a person that smokes cigarettes on a regular basis and we get to a certain level of thing. I can go to a mosque and do what they tell me to do. You got to be humble. You got to take your shoes off, all that. You got to wash your hands, wash your face, humble yourself. When you go out, boy, I like them. I like the Muslims for that. particular reason. And they practice praying 3 times a day, facing a certain direction. They're facing the north, whatever it's the east. Hey man, these guys, they own their thing. They harder than most people I know in any religion. Indian religion, they serious about theirs. They serious about God. Oh, they call Allah. They serious. Joke. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. Their indoctrination is right there in front of you. You cannot enter this building until you have been cleansed. They not playing over there. I like that about them. I like other denominations of different churches. They have different rules. Can't come up in there just wearing anything. Can't come up in there. In some churches, you can't come in there if you ain't got your Bible. So yeah, you choose your own battle, man. But cognitively, the way you're talking, that sounds very educational, the way he's talking. So I like that. At least he was respectful and in his challenge, in his query. So that's where we go, man. This is deSz'e Scrap TV, man. I come through and I just mess with your thought game a little bit, man. That's what I do. And I say, man, I'm not calling women, man. I'm just, we all, man and woman, boy and girl, we all get to heaven. Say a prayer for my brother. Say a prayer for my father. Say a prayer for my sister. But most of all, say a prayer for me. Yeah, word up, Terrence, Trent Darby. Yeah, we're not all perfect, man. I'm trying to be that. Ooh, I thought I was perfect at one time. I could draw a perfect circle. I could draw a perfect triangle without a protractor, without a without a ruler. Like, look at me, look how good I am. I do it again. You can't do it again. Perfect circle. Similar to Tiger Woods, hole in one, hole in one from so many feet away. Hole in one. Explain that. Sometimes you can hit it. Sometimes you can be perfect. Sometimes you can get that perfected shot or that perfected chord structure and cadence going down, synchronization. You can do it. You can do it. It's all about that. But yeah, we appreciate y'all listening and coming through and putting in those words. We're talking about the law of attraction in there. Some of that Matthew book in the New Testament, boy. It's power, man. Straight power. I'm gonna go put it in and get it in. I think we got another 70-degree day today, record high, and I wasn't as cold as I was last night, but refreshing. I had to refreshing. I can get back at it and knock it out because I got a super deal coming today. Super deal coming today. This is gonna be awesome today. This is gonna be awesome. And if homeboy, if you're coming through, man, come through, dog. Don't shoot me a ghost. Shot me a ghost last week. Shot me a ghost this week. And let's see if our homeboy do what he said he gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. I need my bread, bro. Y'all need to bring my bread. So this is the part where we close the show down. We count down from 10 to 0. And ooh, I figured out my chili dogs a little bit better too. Tell you about that in the bonus. This is deSz'e Scrap TV. We're talking 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Boom. We go any lower, it's negative, and we don't need no negative on here. We come in with positive thoughts, positive situations, positive solutions, positive attitudes, positive thinking, positive creation, positive methods. Just pause. I got a picture with Positive K, me and Positive K, me and Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, me and Nefertiti. I got a picture of me and Silk, the group Silk. Um, I got a picture with me and Usher, and it's all good. He's cool. He's cool with me. I wasn't next to him to do the peace sign. I'm with Tony Thompson from High Five, throwing up the deuce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was so many people around Usher. It was way too many people. I think I'm on the edge of the thing, right on the edge of the picture. It's all good, man. It's all good. They call me Big Us, aka Big Us. I'm gonna get it done, B. I used to blow. I used to blow hard. I sang and belt that song out. I belt one of his songs in it. Boy, man, I used to wear that Tevin Campbell song out, singing it, wear it out. Boy, yeah, I thought I was somebody. I thought I was gonna be super, super duper Mr. Marriage. Yeah. So anyway, but I figured out that's the end of this particular program, the end of this podcast. So check it out. I'm talking about chili dogs. This is my thing on chili dogs. With chili dogs, the wiener has to be a very good wiener, whether it's turkey based or 100% beef or whatever you want to do. But make sure it boils good and at least it's soft. And then you put it in the microwave, that it at least start to split a little bit, just to get to some of that fat. So yeah, what I'm using on that, cayenne pepper. I'm always on that turmeric for some reason, just a little dab of that. Paprika and chili powder. Of course, you got your Wolf brand chili. You think Wolf brand chili is good? It is good. It's a beautiful taste. It's a beautiful food. It's good to make your uh, chili dogs with Wolf brand. I like that, or any other brand. I'm sure it is. But I'm not destroying what they build. I'm adding to that because I have a segment called Make It Better. There it is right there. I can make it better than what it tastes and amped it up. Now you're going to like, oh, you're eating a hot dog and you're like, man, you think that's Wolfman chili, huh? Oh, eating a hot dog, right? No, dude, no. You can't beat mine. You can't beat mine. Can't beat mine. So I'm gonna take a couple for lunch, for breakfast. We eat big in the daytime, and we eat smaller in the evening, and into the late hours. We eat light. So anyway, this is deSz'e, man. We had a good one, man. What a good conversation, good situation. We didn't get ugly. We didn't get ignorant. We didn't get none of that. Nah, we got busy, and we did that. And this was in the book for the futures, man. I've enjoyed this. It's been a good one. It's been a good one right here. It's been a good one. There's been so much that I want to say, but I only come with what the voice tells me. What you want me to say right now, man? What you want me? What you want? What you want portrayed here? What's going on? Let me know, cause I can't do it myself. I can't do this by myself, man. I gotta give it all. I gotta give it to God, man, for real. He shoots those thoughts in my head and be like, there it is. Boom, record it. Boom, go, 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 go. Yeah, go, go. Shine your light, son. Shine that light. Shine the light that I gave you. I gave you a lifesaver, and you're not even using it. Here comes the evil forces, and you have a weapon. and you not using it, that's on you, bro. You got you got all the talent in the world, and you don't even want to do it. You'd rather do something that somebody else told you to do instead of figuring out how to do it for the betterment of mankind. Yeah, you don't want to create no job. You don't want to create no more business partners. You want to hog it all to yourself, like you should get a little. Once you get a little information, you want to keep it all to yourself. Oh, they can't know I do this. I do it like this, and then I put this in there, and then I put that in there. My secret, my mystery chili. Mystery chili? Okay. You on Keenan and Kale now? Silly. Silly Billy. You silly Billy. Tricks are made for kids. And that's some real stuff. See, I can pull all that stuff together and say, hey, man, this all makes a story, really. It does. Brooke. Okay, she's asleep. She over there laughing in her sleep, though. And she laughing at me. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, there it is, man. You got a little chili spicer upper. And I'm telling you, it makes your chili dog taste that much better. That much better. That'd be a trade secret. Like, I'm just going to take the chili sauce out of the thing and that's it. Oh, that's it. There's sloppy joes. Oh, there's so-and-sos and Bublos and Coca-Colas, Yo-Yos, and blah, 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 blah. All that, man, no. You need to put something with that. Not just water. Put something with that. Let's get some more nutrients in there. You're already tampering with the stuff, so you got to have something to fight. You got to have something to fight it. Got to have something to fight it. That's why I like dark chocolate. Antioxidants. Elderberry candy. Stuff like that, man. Give me something good. Give me what you got for a pork chop. And pork chops are good. And I can't go full religion and not eat a pork chop every once in a while. God put those here for us to eat. Why I got so many of them? Oh boy, you vegan. Sometimes that makes me fun. It makes me laugh. I understand withstanding and staying off of certain things, letting your body rest. Like Dick Gregory said, let your body rest. Be snacking through the whole day. That's just organs rest for a minute. So one thing again with the Muslim faith, man, as Elijah Muhammad, and how to eat and how to live. They eat one meal a day. And I don't see too many big overweight guys in that direction or women in that direction. They all are of good physical shape. They all slender and they are cute. They're on top of their game. They're wide awake. They're alert. They're not slacking off. They're disciplined. Sometimes discipline is very necessary. Sometimes, hey, too much discipline. I understand. I definitely understand. So we're going to see if this tablet comes on today. Let's see what it does. We got 100%. But we need to see if it's going to come on. There's some stuff I need to finish on there. So other than that, man, we finna clock out of here, man. We did it, man. We came through, messed around in your thought program, your thought box, flip book. Yeah, we did it. Flip book, baby. We'll be back on at 5 o'clock this evening. Boom. Central Standard Time, deSz'e. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning again. And the next morning, Central Standard Time. Yeah. Other than that, I get a jet lag trying to jump to another place. We'll see. We're going to see. And it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let me handle a couple things over here. And I'm about to get that on, baby. Time is taking dedication. So yeah, appreciate y'all coming through, man. This is a good one. Thank you. 5 likes, man. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. The after show. Give me that like, man. I appreciate it, man. Give me that like, give me that share, give me that something everywhere. Somebody say something. Somebody, somebody in here gonna feel good. I know I feel good. I know I feel better than I ever have, man. That was a good little nap, man. I kept waking up every hour on the hour. And then my niece come in and she say, I just had a nightmare. I'm like, dude, turn that what did you have on? I had, what's the deal on? I'm like, man, turn that off. All that creeping into your subconscious. She turned it off. And she got her sleep. She didn't come back up for till I got out there and did my thing on the computer. I got that file off the computer. She woke up and she was like, she looked like she was well rested. She needs the rest that she needs. All these girls need rest. They need rest right now. They need the rest. So yeah, we'll see y'all. We'll be back on this side. We'll probably might do the cooking side tonight. Ain't no telling right now. But we're gonna get it down. We're gonna get it down. We're gonna get it down, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cosmo D, baby. Peace. In a minute. Hoop.